Hello, and welcome back to our 17th lesson, which we began. Today we are going to look at the legal constraints in business, in marketing. We talked about the marketing needs, we talked about the 4 P's, price, product, place, and promotion. So now we are looking at some of the legal controls in marketing. When you are marketing a product, when you are promoting a product, what does the law say? Okay, that is what we are looking at. So, we'll start by saying there are many laws in different countries to protect consumers from businesses taking advantage of their lack of knowledge or lack of product information. As consumers, they may lack sufficient knowledge or information about a certain product. Alright? So because of this lack of knowledge, some traders take advantage. Okay? And that is why there is need for the government to come up with laws to protect the consumers. Now, these legal controls include, for example, in the UK, right? Businesses are not allowed to sell products that weigh less than they should, or if the weighing equipment is inaccurate. So this one is also correct in our country, okay, whereby the weighing scales of the measurement must be accurate. Okay, so KEBS ensures that all the weighing scales, all the equipment used in weighing are accurate, and that businesses only sell products of the required weight. For example, bread is sold in 200 grams, 400 grams, or 800 grams. That is the weight that is recommended. That is one. Number 2, trade descriptions is another legal control that the government has put in place. Now, businesses are not allowed to give consumers misleading information on purpose. That is, say that a shirt is made out of silk when it is actually made of cotton. That is misleading information. Okay, it's what we call false advertising. So according to the Trade Description Act, a business should supposed to give the correct information. If a particular commodity made of this, then they should say that. Number 3, sale of goods. Alright? Businesses are not allowed to sell products that have less than satisfactory quality. Okay? Meaning, products that don't fit for the purpose intended. For example, waterproof shoes that are errant water. When you say this shoe is waterproof, it's supposed to be waterproof. If you say this filing cabinet is fireproof, it's supposed to be fireproof. If you say this light bulb will burn for 1,000 hours, it should burn for nothing less than 1,000 hours. That is sale of goods. Now, a service, if it is a service on the other hand, okay, not a good, not a commodity that you can see, it's a service, it's an action or an activity, it must be provided with at least satisfactory skill and care. Okay? A consumer must feel satisfied. Now, businesses cannot have misleading pricing claims. For example, 50% off today when yesterday it was the same price. This is called misleading pricing claims. Now, what I mean is that if you say today we have an offer, okay, where all commodities are selling at 50% off. Now, if yesterday it was the same, then this is misleading, right? if you say we have an offer of 50% off for 1 week, right? Understand that. But if you say today it's 50% off, yet yesterday it was the same, then that is misleading. Another example here would be whereby someone says they are selling a product at 70% discount. Now, they put a price there, say $2,000, right? Then they say this product has come down to $300, claiming they have given you a 70% discount. Yet, in the real sense, the actual price of that product was $350. So it has only come down from $350 to $300, not from $2,000 to $300. That is also misleading price. Now, a business is responsible for any damage or harm that a faulty or dangerous product might do to the consumer. That's why you have seen businesses being sued, right, by people when they sold faulty items. Someone sells you an item that causes damage, all right? Then you can sue them. Now, customers have 7 days in which they can change their minds about purchasing a good or service. This applies to any transaction made over distance, e.g. online. So if you buy anything online, right, you have up to 7 days to change your mind. You can decide, I no longer need it, then you return it. So there is that allowance. Now, next we want to look at entering new markets abroad. Right? Entering new markets abroad. Now, the globalization of businesses has been increasing over the years. There are opportunities and problems to this. So a business may want to enter a new market abroad. Right? You've been operating in UK, now you want to go to Africa, or you want to expand into Asia. There could be some opportunities, there are advantages or strengths, and there could also be problems. What are some of the opportunities? One, growth potential in other countries. Now, countries are developing and population incomes are increasing. But two, markets in the original country might be saturated, meaning the sales are low. So there's an opportunity in going abroad. But three, it can produce products in abroad and learn about its market to increase sales. That's another opportunity. Finally, trade barriers are lowered in most countries, so it is cheaper to enter the new market. But the problems, on the other hand, are like one, there is lack of knowledge of competitors or consumer habits. You don't know about consumer habits in the new market. There's a problem of cultural differences. For example, alcohol won't sell well in the Middle East, right? In the Middle East, there's a lot of Muslims and they don't consume alcohol. So if you are a manufacturing company, manufacturing alcohol, and you want to relocate, you want to expand to the Middle East, the business might not do well because of the cultural differences. There's also a problem with the exchange rates. In some countries, their currency is not stable, so the price of importing goods increases. Finally, transport costs are more expensive, okay, for relocating the business. Now, how does a business overcome these problems? All those problems that we have seen, the problem of culture, the problem of exchange rates, the problem of transport, how does a business overcome? One, look at the differences in language and culture. How is this overcome? You can overcome this by having joint ventures. right? This is by working together or merging with local businesses in the same market. A business will gain a lot of important knowledge about the culture and market. So if you go to open a new branch in a foreign country, what you do? Come with a joint venture or merge with another company doing the same there, so that you learn about knowledge and the culture and the market there. And that brings us to the end of our first part of the lesson. The next part, we are going to look at the solution to the second problem.